I was 13 now, and still homeless, still sleeping in the Bucharest train station, still trying to find my mother. It was close to 1 year since I went daily to the police stations with her photo, hoping someone would give me a lead, a sign, anything. And so the ritual began again. I knew what was going to happen, but I went anyway. It was going to be another day with another walk to the police station. By then I was a part of their routine, the boy with the faded photograph. They knew my questions before I even asked it, and I already knew their answer. Sorry kid, we don't know her. Just as I was preparing my daily rejection, one of the officers broke the routine. He wasn't looking at me with pity. No, he was looking at me with a strange, excited energy. He was not talking to me, but he was talking about me with another cop. I'm telling you, this is going to work. At least he will be heard by more people. The other cop nodded in approval. Then he walked over. His heavy boots stopped right in front of me. You, with me, now. That is when I met him. I saw him on the TV so many times. He was one of the most loved reporters in Romania. He introduced himself as Christian. He looked at me and pressed the record button on his old recorder. The first questions hit me like a stone. How do you survive out there? I remember his big eyes and the worry in his tone. I remember it kinda amused me in a way. Survive what? That was my normality in this past year. I was like an onion to him. With every question, he peeled another layer of my story. The runaway, the director, the room, the makeshift bed, Irina and her rules, the tribe and its code, and eventually that one subject that was the most important to me, my mother. He tried keeping a straight face, but he wept. I had no idea what was going to happen, but one thing is for sure. After 1 year in that nightmare, that was the first time I felt hurt. However, I do remember him squeezing his fist and hitting the table. But the system, what does the system, the government, what are they doing for you? I laughed, turning my head to him and showing him the offices. They keep me busy. I have a place to come to every day. That did make him laugh. A bond was forming. I had a friend. As I was leaving the police station, he froze in the doorway looking at me. He didn't make any promises, but something shifted. He asked where to find me, so I gave him the address. The waiting room in the train station, first door on the right. I laughed and went back to my side of the world. Back at the train station, I remember analyzing all that happened. For the first time in a year, the silence on my walk back home wasn't empty. It was filled with a dangerous, unfamiliar feeling. A spark of hope. A few days later, the door to my room opened and Christian appeared, smiling, happy that he found me. He asked me if I wanted my story to be broadcast on the news section. I should have said yes. I know this today. But I refused. I was afraid that the other side of my family will find me and put an end to the search for my mother. Christian could have easily gone over my word and create a story that would have really helped his career. He did not. Instead, he became a friend that visited me often and tried to help me all the time. But this is not just about me. The question is, what is the one question you are still waiting for someone to ask you? If you watched this far, thank you. This is a series that will continue and that needs your help to grow. You can help it with a simple repost, because apparently not all platforms like stories like this.